Right, so here we are, I'm in the model railway room and we're looking at a box of discarded non-working motors. 6 or 7 of these are out of the Hellion. This one, for example, is the HST motor. And I can't even turn that with my fingers, it's completely seized. So these are the Hellion motors. That's a Bachmann out of a 37, sorry. You can turn that, but it's grinding. You can feel the grinding inside. In fact, you can hardly turn it at all. A new one will just spin beautifully. But that's not a new one. That is an old one. These are the Hellion. As you can see, there's a plug there. They just pop in and they plug in and off you go. Great design. These are the old rubber mounts which this sits inside the Loco. When they send you the new motor, the rubber mount must be slightly different because the rubber mounts are ever so slightly thinner. The new motor will not fit in with the old mounts. So that's what they are. Plenty of those. These are out of the 47s. As I said in the last video, most of them are working okay. But I really need pickups, and I'll just show you what happened to me at the weekend to underline that. It's another 47. PCB out of one of the Hornby Class 50s. I've got 3 Class 50s. Each one has a completely different PCB. I was fixing my BR Blue one, Superb. I took the other two, opened the other two up to get a wiring, sort of an indication of the wiring, when I realised the PCB was faulty or not working properly, and both the other two completely different, so that was no help whatsoever. But I got it working. That's out of the 121, the bubble car, which I've put into the 117 DMU. Can't get those, so what I did was I ordered a Class 31 motor, that's all that's left of it. Stripped it down, put all the good parts into the 117 DMU. Runs beautifully. Got some spare wheels there, nice clean ones. What else is here? Yeah, just various. That's out of a there's one out of a 108. Anybody stripped down a 108 and fixed it will know how fiddly they are. Boy oh boy, patience is a virtue. Okay, swinging around here, just to give you an example of the corrosion problems. These were the original wheels out of the Hellion 47s, 57s, just a few of them. Now anybody who bought a Hellion locomotive around 2005, 6, 7 will know that the wheels were rubbish anyway. And although the locomotives were beautiful and ran well, you had to clean them every 10 minutes because I don't know what they used, but it was rubbish. And you can see after coming here from the other side of the world, their rubbishness is exemplified. So when I went to Howes and ordered the motors, I ordered some wheel sets as well, the nickel silver. Just a word on Howes. Their quality, really good to talk to on the phone, very helpful. Quality control an issue when they sent out the stuff. My wheel sets were obviously second-hand or partly made up of second-hand pieces, and also the motors came in various bits and pieces. Some of them didn't have the connections on the end, some of them had 1, some of them had 0, so a little bit disappointed there. That's a Class 31 motor I got from Peter Spares, brand new, railroad range. I will break that up to put into my Network Southeast bubble car, and she will work beautifully. Here on the doctor's table, my favourite locomotive gave up the ghost at the weekend, so I thought I'd just put it there to show. What happened was, this is the new wheels. here. And you can buy them for 10 quid for the Bobos, or 15 quid if you want the Coco. So you just buy the 10 quid one and keep one of the original old wheels in that's really doing nothing, it's just floating. 8-wheel drive they are basically. But what happened on this one, it started faltering at the weekend after running beautifully for about 2 months. I whipped it upside down to clean the wheels, thinking that was the problem, and it was obvious that this bogie was not performing, because when I applied power to clean the wheels, nothing happened, or it was very stuttering. And what it is the wiring from the pickups to the PCB is rotted. And what I should have done when I was ordering from House was order the pickups, because they come with the wiring soldered to the pickups and they just plug into the PCB, so it's a very, very simple affair. This is the pickup here. You see it's in a pretty bad grotty way. I clean the ends where you pick them up from, but now it's the wiring leading from these pickups up to the PCB that's actually corroding internally. And so my favourite 47 is currently retired until I could put new wiring in, but I think I need pickups, and I'll order a set of pickups for each of the 4 47s I've got and the 3 57s, plus the 33, plus the 26, although the 26 is working really well, class 26. My success at repairing locomotives is okay. I'm a novice. I won't give up though. Once I put a new motor in, I keep pulling them apart until they do work. Where I'm struggling, I'm open to all ideas, is the steam locos. I've repaired 3, this being my favourite. There's an N7 as well and a Black 5, and they seem to have far more finicky pickups. I've changed the motor. The motor's in here, CAN motor. This is got a hardwired TCS decoder in. I've pulled it apart 3 or 4 times. I've spent several hours on it. It's working, but it's juddering at slow speed. It used to have beautiful slow speed control. I've pulled apart the tender of the pickups, clean those, clean the wheels, inside of the wheels. Again, I've done the same with the pickups here. It's got a weird system. It's an early sort of mid-2000s model, and I think the chassis is actually live at some point. I think the pickups on the live side actually make the chassis live, from what I can see. But I noticed on all the steam locos, the Black 5 as well, the pickups are extremely fragile, more fragile than diesels. And the only way I'm going to get this one going is new pickups in the tender, and new pickups in them slightly distort the shape slightly. When I have this upside down in the cradle, the Loco cradle for example, this thing, and apply power to every wheel, including the tenders, it works perfectly. When I turn it the right way up and put it on the track, it'll judder, stutter until it's about mid-range speed, then it works okay, which is no good for me because I'm a bit of a slow crawling, love to see the locos going over points and things at slow speed. So I think I'm going to retire her back into her box until I've got pickups, which I don't know is when. Which is a shame because it's a great loco, love it. Alright, well I'll bring a loco on the track and show you the issues I've had with them. Back in a mo.